Hello there. There are certain myths that have plagued the real estate industry for many years. A lot of people hold on to certain beliefs about the real estate industry, and that has denied them the opportunity to invest in this extremely lucrative sector. In this video, I'm going to be dispelling some of those myths that are held about the real estate industry so that you can invest with more confidence, knowing fully well that some of those things are not as they appear to be. Number one, people think that investing in the real estate industry is for the rich only. That is not true at all. Yes, there are certain properties in highbrow areas that are only available to certain class of people, but you don't have to be a high net worth individual to invest in real estate. There are several examples of properties that are located in certain areas. For instance, in Lagos, you have properties in Lekki, you have properties in Ekpe, you have properties in Badagry that are available to just about anybody who has enough money to set aside for real estate investments. Besides, if you don't have all the funds at once, you can also invest on an installmental basis. In other words, that means that you are paying a small amount of money on a monthly basis over a long period of time. That's one way to invest even if you are on a strict budget. The second myth that people have is that real estate investment is a risky asset class. Now, this is very far from the truth. Actually, real estate is one of the safest forms of investment you can find in Nigeria right now. All you need to do to mitigate against the inherent risks in real estate is to ensure that you do your research very thoroughly. Do your due diligence. Get a lawyer, get a surveyor, get an investment advisor, find out about the company you intend to invest in, and I can assure you that at least 90 to 95% of the perceived risk has been eliminated if you do this thing. Number 3 myth: real estate involves a lot of capital. Now, while this might hold true to some extent, the reality is that there are several ways through which you can mitigate against this challenge. One of the ways through which you can mitigate is perhaps by considering the mortgage. What is a mortgage? A mortgage is essentially a situation where you take a loan from a mortgage institution for a property and you pay that mortgage institution in installments over a period of time with interest. There are other options available as well. For instance, you can go into partnerships with people, you can go into joint ventures, or you could even do what we call the co-ownership scheme. PWAN STARS, for instance, we have apartments in the market that are available on co-ownership basis. Another myth that is popularly held is that real estate is essentially a means to getting rich quickly. Now, this is very false. Real estate is not a get rich quick scheme. Real estate actually involves a lot of patience, a lot of understanding, and a lot of resilience. You're not going to make $1 billion overnight from real estate investments, but I can assure you that if you are willing to wait it out, you can actually make significant returns on your investment over a period of time by investing in the right property with the right company. Myth number 4. People think that real estate takes a very long time for you to generate returns. No, that is not true. In real estate investing, you can actually generate returns over a sort of medium term. Say maybe 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years, you can make some significant income. However, you've got to be careful about where you invest your hard-earned money in real estate. The location is very important. If you invest in a fast developing area, property with good title, I can assure you that at least 12 to 18 months or thereabout, you can make some significant income from your investment. So you don't have to wait so long to make good return. Number 5, people think documentation is not important. That is a myth that is widely held by a lot of people who don't really understand real estate. In real estate, documentation is extremely important. If you're going to invest in property, ensure that at the very minimum that property has proper title. In Lagos, Nigeria, for instance, recognized property titles are C of O, governor's consents, and the likes. Do not invest in properties that don't have certain titles, or else in the future you might regret it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've gotten quite a bit of information and knowledge about some of the myths that you might have held in your minds for such a long time. And I hope I've been able to dispel those myths and provide some education regarding real estate investments in general in Nigeria. Should you require any further information, any clarification, or perhaps you require investment advisory services, please do not hesitate to contact us and we'll be more than glad to help you. Thank you and see you some other time.